Oh, what up, what up? Schwiener here, episode 22 of the West Brom career mode. We got through the first month, got through the transfer window. We got our squad, we got our guys. We're going through, as we always do, some youth academy scouts here. I don't think we signed anybody. I always forget who do we sign. I need to go take a look at who's actually in the academy. But some looks like we got some good prospects here, especially in Belgium. Um, yeah, there we go. All right, we signed that guy. See, Denmark, they got anybody? I don't think England had a single soul worth. Thompson, no, we rejected. I think we reject all these folk. Keep them. All right, we signed one guy. Well, we're good. It's looking good. Hopping into it, getting into the action. Lots to go through. Europa League, Carabao Cup, league play. We're here. We're ready to rock. We're ready to roll, and we're starting to epi off. Us versus Fulham. I think we're not at home. I don't know. Let's look at the table though. We're sitting currently in I think 14th. Fulham right behind us. Both each have one win. No, this is definitely Craven Cottage. This is definitely not our John. It's a big game. Big game. We're gonna start it off hot here, and Mora just missing the freaking target, man. Absolutely missing it. Just brutal. Just brutal. Isaac Price though, a little chip over the top. Finishes at home. Honestly, a sweet ball over. Who assisted that actually? Give me a little replay. You see if we can find out. I don't know who that is. What a crazy ball. That's an awesome ball. Honestly, keeper May should have saved that. That was right at his feet. Is what it is. Amora though, almost getting ourselves a 2-goal lead here within 35 minutes. Could not get it through. And then just some running around defending here. And a great save by Griffiths. And it almost trickles in, man. Grabs it straight off the line. So a little bit of a scare there to get our shit together. Amora though on the breakaway finishes at home, giving us the 2-0 lead with about 30 minutes left. Amora, the guy, the man, the legend. He's just so freaking good, man. Just absolutely so good at just everything. I mean, he could be a little stronger and bigger, but his pace, dribbling, finishing, passing, it's out of this world. He's the guy. He is the guy. And a great move there, a great ball in, sealing the deal. It's 3-0, 71 minutes in. Just that was a perfect just channel to pass that ball off to Patati, who gets, I think, his first goal of the season. So incredible! I like how all the celebrations of this game have just been them running and jumping up onto the advert boards there. But that was it. Good 3-0 away win against Fulham. 6 points for the table. We're moving on. Fantastic. Utter domination. I don't think they really had any offensive opportunities. I don't know. Not sure. Then next game up is our first EFL Carabao Cup game here. We are playing up against Petersburg. Not sure which division they're in at this point. I would assume championship. That's the side that they're running out there. Couldn't tell you a single player on that team. I don't know. I guess I would have to go back and look. But we're going to rock with, as you'll see. Oh my God, sorry. Had a little burp there. A little burp yawn there. We're going to run with the B squad, given, I think, Richarlison his first start. I think given all these guys, yeah. Richarlison, Lee's, Guilherme, Garby. Yeah, so our entire secondary team, B squad, is getting thrown out here. Bird as well. So a lot of, I think this is basically a lot of the players that we signed this offseason's first start. So got to make an impression, and we are off and running super early, 7 minutes in. Richarlison heading it home. Somehow we'll find the back of the net. I mean, he doesn't really have much ability except scoring, and finds the back of the net there, giving us a really early 1-0 lead. Not going to complain about it. Absolutely not going to complain about it. And Richie, again, 25, 26 minutes in, can't do much, but he can score. Absolutely can score. And we're kind of at this point feeling that we're gonna kind of just walk away with this game. But hey, you never know. You never know. A lot of time left. Crazy sport, but Richie with his little chicken dance thingy. I think that what he's known for. But I mean, great finish. Great finish. Not stopping it. Side netting. We're rocking. We're rolling. Almost makes it 3 before half. Almost making it 3. It's Gabari. And then here again, right before half, like immediately after, also having an opportunity. So he's had 2 good chances coming in on the left side here. Just can't find the back of the net with them. Just cannot find the back of the net with them. It's all right. Sometimes it just takes one. Once you get the one, then floodgates open. You're rolling. You're rocking. You're rolling. Off the corner though, can we sneak one in and make it 3 before half? I think it's Dekai. Great save. Great save, but almost. Tell you though, that was you look at this replay, I think this technically deflects off of the defender's back, but Lee Dong, I'm just going to call him Lee Dong. I don't know how the hell to pronounce his last name. Dong Yeo? I'm just going to call him Lee. But Lee, as you can see on this replay, it'll pause and do some, I think, look, off of Lee's head and then off of that guy's back, like shoulder, and then kind of makes that weird deflection and it goes in. But Lee getting himself on the scoreboard and then making it 4-0 in extra time. Really just wiped the board against him with Ethan Galbraith, who was another midfield signing for us this offseason. So really, yeah, I mean, Richie, Lee, all our guys, yeah, put in a shift and kind of did what we expected and hoping that they would do, which is just dominate Petersburg in this first Carabao Cup game. Stands are emptied. They knew after the 7th minute, but Richie, man, Richie. I feel like I'm gonna have some fun with Richie, not in that way. And then coming up next, moving on through the Epi, I think we have Everton. Take a look. Yeah, Everton, who's kind of having a good season in real life this year. So props to them, kind of becoming relevant again. And about 22 minutes in, Amora getting ahead on it. It doesn't have the Leah Richie touch on that, but we can't score our header on one end. They're scoring theirs on the corner and the other one. So I don't know. I feel like with corners and like free kicks, you can kind of like tell immediately once the ball is in the air, like, yeah, we're gonna get scored on. You can tell like your players aren't in the right position. They're not gonna get up there. They're gonna get ahead of it. Like this all the way. It was like, yeah, O'Brien's obviously gonna be getting that. So a little unfortunate. 1-0, and right before half as well, they bagged 2. Just a really crappy start, poor start against Everton. I think we are in their new stadium though, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is an away game at their new stadium. So yeah, really, not loving it. I don't know. 2-goal lead. It's only halftime. We can absolutely come back. We have Amora, guys. We have Amora. Don't worry. Anything is possible. And bam! What a great pass. An absolute great through ball. It's Ben Gannon Doak, who I haven't said his name in quite a while. It's his, I think, first goal of the season as well. But yeah, great run, great ball, great finish. And we're right back in this game. If only we didn't get scored on again. If only that didn't happen, then we'd be right back in this game. Just crappy defending, honestly. Tyler Dibbling, just horrid defending, giving him way too much space in the box. No one's putting a body out there for anything, and almost putting a little fate on top there, but they hit the post, and that's the end of the game, 3-1. I mean, possession we got destroyed in. Shots, honestly, they, not terrible, but they're able to finish theirs, and we are not, and we got destroyed in possession. But it's our first Europa League game here against SK Sturm Gotz or whoever, and this is kind of what the match, the knockout, and round of 16, kind of what the table is looking like. Exciting. It's kind of crazy that we're in the Europa League, to be honest with you. Be huge if we could win it, somehow get Champions League. So I guess that's kind of I don't know. Like, let's be real. We're rocking with the B squad again. Hopefully they can put in a performance like they did against Petersburg. But I guess we're kind of in a position here where our team isn't good enough, I don't think, to kind of fully compete in the Premier League and Europa League. So I'm kind of thinking, do we pick one to kind of go after? Richie getting ourselves a goal here and his little chicken dance. Yeah. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Should we kind of throw all of our eggs in the Europa League basket? I think that's probably our best chance at somehow qualifying for Champions League if we can somehow pull it off. I mean, that'd be crazy if we did. And just to give ourselves some silverware, they respond pretty much about 10 minutes after 1-1, so not looking as easy as it was against Petersburg. But yeah, we'll see, because I don't think we're gonna. I mean, our team is no shot good enough. I mean, last year they surprised us, but I just don't think the quality is there to be finishing top. For getting there. That's kind of not our goal right now. We're just not at that point yet. So. And then Richie kind of missing a great opportunity there, but he was a hand and a knee offside. But don't worry, he'll come back and score right at the beginning of halftime, giving us that 2-0 lead. I think that's a brace for him. He's been on fire for us in these competitions outside the league. He might be the guy. He might be the guy for us doing that. I know. I'm slandering him more there. No, I'm not. But we'll see. We'll see. I think that's kind of probably the mindset that we're in. I think winning the Europa League would be really awesome, and I think we should probably go for it. So you never know when we'll be back in a European competition like that. And then Lee, my guy Lee, making some money moves, bagging and giving us the 3-1 lead. Hopefully sealing the fate here. As you can tell, they almost got one back, tying it again, but just went wide, and Lee comes in. And then again, Lee, I'm telling you, this Lee guy from the K-League, not too shabby. I think I picked him or bought him because he had a lot of play styles. I'm a big play style guy. If you got a lot of play styles, I want you. You can have mediocre stats and have, 8 play styles, and yeah, I'm going to want you. Versus a guy that's high rated and has no play styles, because that's just lame. But Lee getting a brace, or Charleston getting a brace as well. So our two signings, backup guys coming in and making sure we got ourselves a win here as we're moving on against Wolves, the Molyneux. Here we go, right in the city center. My favorite intro. I feel like normally, who's that over there? Is that Villa, I think? Yeah. Couldn't tell you. I don't know anything about England's geography. I'm not from there. But it looks like an electric atmosphere. It's Wolves. It's us. I don't really know where they're at the table. I think they're kind of bottom of the table in this game as well. But they're almost bagging one quickly, 6 minutes in. Honestly, should have scored there. It's kind of a crappy shot. Good save, though, by Griffiths. And here we go. I think it's Bass coming in, almost getting himself a goal off the corner. So 10 minutes in, a lot of good opportunities, and what an incredible goal this is. I want to show the replay. I think this was 3 touches, never hit the ground. Price getting a head on it at the end there. Some of these chip balls over the top are great. Yeah, chipped it over, didn't hit the ground, hits it up in the air. Price scored. What a kind of an insane goal. Awesome goal. But they come at the 90th minute, man, just put a dagger on us to tie at 1-1. This game kind of was non-eventful except for them scoring in the dying seconds to tie it and us scoring kind of an awesome goal. But ended 1-1. A little disappointed in the result, especially the way that we lost there, because I felt like we should have won that ball in the air as it was coming into the box or outside the box, and we just let it go over our heads. But hey, you live, you learn, you move on. Like I said, Europa League, we're focused on Europa League. We don't even care where we finish in the league, right? I don't know. But speaking of Europa League, we're back. We are back. I forgot who the heck are we playing? I think that Russian team. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you the name. Palizo? I don't know. Just making stuff up. But 23 minutes in, it's our signing, Lee again. I mean, he's just been on fire, man. He's there to clean it up. A great overall team play. I don't know who got just absolutely demolished in the middle of the field, making that pass out to the right, but it was a good play on. The ref, gave the advantage, and Guilherme, getting a shot off, Lee there to clean it up, and then right before half, can he do it again? No, he can't. No, he can't. Richie, though, good strike there. Good effort. Had a couple of opportunities, and this is just an insane ball. Just an absolutely insane cross in. And again, it's Lee, man. It's like 4 goals and 2 appearances. Yeah, 4 goals, 2 appearances. I'm literally just reading off the screen before I said that. So exciting. I mean, he's just kind of just sitting there not knowing what to do and just whips it in. I mean, like literally the perfect ball. Literally a perfect assist. So stoked about that. And they almost come immediately right back to get one back there, but he didn't. And Lee to Richie onside. It's 3-0. Utter domination. Man, I don't know. Is this Lee Richie duo something? Are we on to something? They're both a little older. I would say they're, I don't know, maybe past their prime. But I mean, they're getting results. So maybe this is the perfect fit for them. And Richie getting one to seal it up 4-0 in extra time there. He has 4 goals and 2 appearances as well. Dang. So Lee and Richie really are just bagging braces left and right in the Europa League. Kind of want to go and look at who's they got to be the highest goal scorers, right? We're only 2 games in. They have 4 each. They're going to be competing with each other, huh? Incredible game. It's 4-0. That's where we're going to end the gameplay for that. So can't complain. Really can't complain. Some solid results. Wolves kind of is a crappy tie. But we're currently sitting in 14th. 7 points. I think I want to see. We'll scroll down and see who the bottom 3 are. And I think Wolves is in the bottom 3. And that's just unfortunate that we couldn't get any points. Yeah, they're in 18th. Let's see. So we got a little work ping there, yeah. See who's at the top. Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City. Makes sense. It all adds up. But here, who out? We got a cup win, 2 Europa League wins, a league win, a league loss, a league tie. So, I mean, in our competitions outside the league, we killed it. Not so great in the league. Could be worse, but that Wolves one is going to be just brutal. But there's some big games coming up next month. Brighton, Liverpool, Brentford are tough. Sunderland's all 4 of those are tough league games. We have Marseille in the Europa League, which is going to be our first real tough opponent. Wrexham also, don't sleep on them in the Carabao Cup. So huge month of October with some big games. Let's kind of keep the momentum going. I would love to get a win against Marseille. That'd be awesome. If we could sneak some wins against Sunderland, Brentford, Brighton, probably going to lose to Liverpool, but we'll see. Let's see if we can get some results next episode. But appreciate y'all watching. Give a like, give a subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.